What we have here is a normal Citadel Guard with bow, and obviously readily available from Games Workshop still. But one of the options you can create from the rules is a mounted Citadel Guard. Now, that is a figure that GW have not to date created. This is what my mounted Citadel Guard look like. You can see that he's armed with spear, and that he does have a bow around running across his back. So let me just go through how I created this guy. There were three figures used to create the mounted Citadel Guard. Unfortunately, I haven't got any of the one type, but you will all know the plastic Minas Tirith warriors that are archers that come in the box set. So you get 4 the spearmen, 4 the swordsmen, and 4 archers. Now, the archers never get used because you've got better options in the Citadel Guard and the Gondor Rangers. So people don't tend to use the plastic Warriors of Minas Tirith with the bow, and they just get left in the bits box. What I did was the mounted Warriors of Minas Tirith, or the Knights of Minas Tirith, they come with basically a separate right arm holding the lance, and the shield separate as well. The foot soldier that you see there, which is Warrior Minas Tirith with spear and shield, they again come with a separate right arm. So all I did was I swapped the right arm from the foot soldier and put it on the mounted soldier, and immediately you've got a spear armed mounted troop. Then, using the plastic archer I mentioned earlier, if you cut the bow off, or cut the hand off holding the bow, and then just very gently trim the hand off completely, so you're just left with the bow, you just glue that to the back of your mounted warrior, who's now got bow and spear. You've got the spear, you've got the bow. All that's left to do then is, using some lead foil from a wine bottle, cut a very thin strip and gluing it to the underside of his left arm. You then run it around to the bow over the top of his shoulder on the right arm and attach it to the bow there. And what you get is basically a strap that's holding the bow in place. I hope I can get this to focus, but you can see it just there. This is a very basic conversion, but what you're left with is, as far as I'm concerned, and I have used these in a tournament. I used them 12 months ago at Desolation of Stockport 2015. I used an all-mounted Gondor army, and the TOs there were happy with me using these figures as proxies for mounted Citadel Guard. If I want to be pedantic about the figure, the first thing is, where's the quiver for the arrows? It's very difficult to remove the quiver from the plastic Minas Tirith warrior foot figures without damaging the quiver. So I've left that alone until I can try and do that at a later date. The other thing is, a lot of people will note that he doesn't have a cape, doesn't have a cloak, whereas the Citadel Guard do have cloaks. But my argument there is, if you're trying to hold a bow, and you're trying to hold a spear, and you're trying to ride a horse, then having the cloak is just like it just isn't workable. So I think they discard their cloaks when they're actually riding into battle. So there you go, guys. That's I hope another easy conversion for you to do if you wish to have a mounted Citadel Guard figure. Finally, the taking the spear. I mean, at 1 point per figure, well, I believe it's just 1 point. It's a must. Even if it was a foot Citadel Guard, I would still take a spear, just to give the support to the guy in the front. And cavalry with spears can still support other figures. They can even support foot figures. There's nothing in the rules to say they can't. So one of the ways I used these guys was, obviously I used them as a ranged attack. But when my knights, my proper knights, got into combat, these guys would go in behind them, so that they would lend their fight value to the fight, and also give the support. So rolling another dice in combat. So I hope you like this, and I will try and show you at least one more conversion I did for my Gondor army at some later date. Thanks for watching.